Right now, you see three for Penta Sports working their way through lower tunnels, trying to assert some mid control. Tabson's going to be locking that down with the op, changing some shots with Shock. Shock's actually already down to 33 health. And there it is, flashing straight out the door. Towson's going to come out and scream, taking the kill, shutting down that door push. So I think the strategy has completely failed. And look at Smith's on the flank.
Yeah, big flank here, getting a lot of information, just trying to hold his ground, not trying to die, but he does pick up the kill on the crystal anyhow, and now you see RPK and Scream be able to rotate out of B to get over here towards mid and make the trade. And so there you have it. The pistol round is going to go to Titan pretty decisively as well. 2 kills for Smith, doing really well on that flank. Also Scream coming in with a couple of his own there. And there you have it. Titan takes the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, clearly Penta wanting to do some sort of a rush out B strategy, but not meant to be. You got that crossfire down mid by the doors, and that's going to shut it down. Looking at the buy, Titan a little aggressive. They're picking up 3 FAMASs, but hey, that's their right. They can do it. Bomb works its way towards long, and Tabson wants to exert some sort of long control. Peeks around the corner, not able to find the shot. Smiths and RPK, they're holding on to control, so instead they're going to work their way towards mid. Speedy gets 1 kill. RPK able to make the trade.
Yeah, big push there at long from Titan, but they do make it an equal exchange. Also, Shocks will be able to get inside B tunnels through a lower push, and that's cleared it out completely. This allows the rotation here from Scream to get into CT spawn, so they're already at 3A, and Shocks could be on a potential flank here soon, but there is that gap. It's mid to B is completely open due to this maneuver, so if Penta can find that, they could just easily take in the B and get a free bomb play. That's exactly what they've discovered. There's no smoke for CT spawn, so Scream can still challenge here a little bit. But goes down.
Yeah, they take mid control, peeking on out, but look at Shocks. Shocks on the flank, coming in through upper tons, comes around the corner, he's got the SMG, he sprays him down.
Smart.
That's going to be a 2K. That was all the way from T-spawn for Shocks. He has bomb control. Crystal now left all alone at Cat.
What a freaking play from Shocks, man. That was so smart to kind of realize, oh snap, like they got out mid to B, I need to backtrack back to B tunnels because this is a problem. He's able to get back there in time and get the bomb down with the 2K spray downs. Crystal now left all alone, and Shocks will finish it off with the hat trick. So that was just a really nice play from Shocks to kind of understand the situation, like understand, oh, this is the gap that I've created spawn, but I still have the ability to get back now that the pressure's there. And so that was like really key on that round, because Penta could have super exploited a B-bomb site plant had Shocks have pushed too far into T-spawn or something like that.
Well, for a while there, I thought that's exactly where it was going. They were all standing out there, and you saw this number of players at A site. He was wide open, but yeah. Next level game set by Shocks.
It was one of those situations where both teams made a really good read. It's just that Titans came at the end where it mattered most, so to speak, and now they're just shutting down this long push.
Yeah, I mean, it's an eco push. I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect. A lot of aggression on the part of Titan. Because, hey, they know they've got that mad gun advantage at this point. Smith's with a 3K round. Looks like, do we not have a cameraman today?
I don't believe so. I guess we're just having to, be at the mercy of our director. To be fair, this was kind of a last-minute secondary stream. We didn't think we have another match going on the exact same time on the main channel with our other casters. People are trying to fit in their matches. This is the last day of the season, so we had like 5 matches for Eve tonight, or today rather, for us in the States. So yeah, strain for staff, so to speak, but we'll do what we can here. As we see RPK anchoring that position, able to get 2 kills right off the bat. And this is big. This is the opening gun round, and Titan, this is RPK, has really already just shut down the bulk of what Penta was going for, which is long A control, and they're denied that.
Yeah, that's the power of getting RPK put all the way down in. Now Tabson all alone. He's trying to get control of the bombs, able to play the edge of the smoke, takes extents down. And RPK, he knows he's still somewhere in the pit. You see that fire from the molly keeping him back. Shock's trying to flank back around and assist by shutting Tabson down. He's going to get pinched off on all sides. Finds the first kill. Smith comes around the corner. Miraculously kills Smith, but there's Shocks. Perfect timing just before Tabson's able to really turn around and anticipate that rotation.
Well, I mean, it's just Penta just trying to put all their forces into getting long A control off the bat, which is a common play. I mean, a lot of people will just do a heavy out long A type of play just for a map control game. But when you have one player, which is RPK, being able to shut it down single-handedly, then Existence comes in for support to help it along. That's really huge there. And we are going to see Shots getting aggressive on the catwalk. Existence will be here at mid. And I mean, look at this. Shots just free reign the push in, just pushes in the Tossin into lower B. Grabs that kill. Also, RPK and Smith's finding a couple at long A. So, I mean, they're just getting swarmed here. But, of course, Penta was on the save this round.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what gave Shock so much confidence to go charging in through lower tunnels like that. That's a second big tunnel play that Shox has made so far this game, and we're already it's still very early, just going into round 6 at this point. 5-0, massive lead for Titan already. This is going to be Penta's second gun round at this point. You see the ops are out. They've got plenty of grenades, plenty of utility to get something done. And boy, if they can't do it at this point, the money's already wrecked again for Penta.
And Screaming Existence will head over here towards the B-bomb site. We are seeing Smith get aggro with that op on Cat, but he's just watching that corner angle. He's not actually pushing much further. He's just holding the angle. Now Shox is going to slip up. RPK has given up long A. He's just stuck to play at Game Helper for now. So the focus is on Cat. They're boosting Smith for lower B pick, and he'll find it. And that's like just Titan getting these opening picks left and right in these gun rounds, but at least he's able to get RPK down in long A and get some map control.
Yeah, that's a really important kill, and you see Tazen now actually able to go ahead and take some cat control. So they're set up for a good A take, and the bomb is going to work its way towards long. Crystal watching down mid. Problem is these, Smith's totally aware of what's going on, takes the off pick, Tazen down, and with just 3 players, this round's pretty much over.
Yeah, I mean, Tostin had to get that frag. That was, like, super important, and the miss out on that shot is massive. That allows Titan to get in their full rotation. They have everyone in position already here over at the A side of the map, and, I mean, it's just easy pickings at that point. That literally was the key frag of the round. Like, sure, Smith's opening pick was big, but it was kind of equalized with that long A take, but, you know, Smith's catching that cat player, that's just massive. And now it's double op setup coming into play here for Titan.
Yeah, I mean, just for a little fraction of a second, it was looking so good for Penta. Like, they had a decent setup. They're on even terms with the team, but the off pick, that's, I mean, you called it exactly. Little slower play. Oh, my God, so frustrating.
Nice. Yep, with the double ops in effect, so Existence is able to make the equal trade there. So we're back into a 4-on-4. Does favor Penta a bit, but again, it's just Shox being aggressive on this catwalk here, getting the peek in the lower B, taking Tossin down very low already. And now Scream will finish him off here easily.
Yeah, now we're in a 3v4 situation. And Shox, look at him. He's just going to charge up, looking over the corner, takes Strux down, and he knows somebody's going to be around by Xbox. That's Tabs, exchanges a couple of shots, drops him down. He's going to get very aggressive with the pistol, trying to find him. Tabs, smart move, smokes it off, hides around the corner. We got to worry about Scream pushing the edge, does so. As Tabson plays the smoke, he's going to get shut down. Now Speedy all alone with an AK and a prayer.
Well, I guess if anyone had any thoughts, which is including ourselves, let's be fair, that Titan might be taking this one lightly since it didn't really matter much. That is not the case, right? I would say they probably are a little bit like more confident than you would expect. Like they're being a bit more aggressive than normal, but they're not doing anything like crazy shenanigans or something really silly, right? Like, yeah, like they might be a bit. Yeah, no, I mean, this is even not that silly, to be honest. I guess it's a little bit silly, but it's not like ridiculously overboard. They're just being a bit more aggressive than normal. That's really all it is. They're still taking this, you know, seriously. They still want the win.
Well, you see an attempt to go ahead and take long control, but Smiths and RPK are there. They're going to repel tabs in quickly. You know, just a couple of Tech 9s, flash, smoke, instructs his hands. So whatever they end up doing, they're going to have to do it fast. You see that mid control coming in very quickly. That's going to push Existence back. Nice kill by Tazen. Tazen's going to have to fight with Existence, and if he can get this pick, it could be a good bomb plant at the B bomb site. Indeed, Crystal takes Existence down. Bomb should go down, no problem, but Shox already in a good position coming out tunnels. No one's watching it.
Yeah, the fact that Shox is literally just running around this map, like, I mean, literally, come on. We've seen this guy just pushing Cat, pushing lower B tunnels, pushing B tunnels to T spawn. That means he's always going to be, like, where he's going to be right behind you. Like, his timings are always going to be, like, ridiculous for situations like that, because that was really the key to bringing Titan back into that round. I mean, Penta, they get a nice exploit on mid to B when you have Scream and Existence playing separate, and, you know, over there, so they're getting, like, you know, 2v1 duels or something like that, or maybe even better, so they're able to capitalize on that. But then Shox, I mean, he's just running around, he's able to get behind him, beat tunnels, and, you know, right when there was a silver lining on the horizon there for Penta, like the rain clouds of Shox come in, baby, just like, nope, not happening. Found the rain on your parade, and there you have it. That's another round for Titan. They're just dominating this half right now.
Yeah, I see Existence trying to do some work with the molly and the op, holding down mid. I guess that's an incendiary, and then he's going to fall back towards B side. Heavy presence in mid for Penta Sports. Speedy at long suggests they'd like to do something at long. Actually, he's just watching for that push from RPK. And Tossin now backing off from B tunnels. I think Shocks might want to... No, he's just playing the edge of the smoke, hoping somebody chooses to push it. They're going to do the boost strategy as well. Stands up tall.
Oh, wow.
And takes Tabin right down.
The unfortunate timing of that NOA for Penta. I mean, it comes right in time for Shocks to catch someone's head and be able to bail off of it before they can respond. And now we see Smith being able to find a kill with that auto sniper as well. And I mean, this is just once again a round where Penta unable to get the opening pick. And anytime they've gotten the opening pick, Titan immediately trades it right back. So it's like Penta can never really gain an edge. And as soon as they do get a foothold in the round, like someone like Shocks just comes blazing in and shuts it out. For Penta thus far, that they're able to get this back into something manageable. But as soon as I say that, it's now all up to Crystal.
Yeah, he's going to get pinched off really fast. See Shocks coming in from behind through the window, and yeah, Scream predicts exactly what's going to happen. Takes the kill with nothing less than a headshot with the M4, because that's what Scream does. 9-0 is now your scoreline. This is looking incredibly ugly, incredibly frustrating for Penta Sports right here on Dust 2. That is Dust 2. This is Penta's map choice.
Is that a sawed-off from Tabston? I can't even think of a time I've ever seen that used in a competitive match, but
he's
all right. Yeah, I don't know. That's true. It's getting what you can out of it, I guess. RPK somehow still finding his way in the pit without being spotted, and Shocks is there still to catch. They still have no clue. Finally, they notice RPK in pit, but Shocks is there at Game Helper to stop them still, and so another long A-take attempt from Penta getting destroyed.
I think it was those flashes. They passed each other in the bright. And RPK just dominating in mid. Now Crystal all alone. He's going to go ahead and push this, but Existence, where'd he come from? Oh, all the way from A. Wow. He's able to take the off pick.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, this map does have a pretty decent balance to it, but I would even say this is one of the maps where you expect a bit more from the terrorist side. And on top of that, I say typically Titan has been a terrorist-sided team. Normally because they haven't had as much skill and they match up against elite teams, they have to rely on really good tactics, really good T sides to like have a chance. So the fact that Titan's up 10-0 on the CT side, yeah, this is not looking good for Penta whatsoever. They do catch Smith being a bit aggressive at lower B. That's the one gun they'll have now for this round, is that op on the Tossin. They have a 5-on-4. They haven't had many of these advantageous situations, so let's see what they can do with it. An unorthodox boost from Crystal.
Beating tries to exert some dominance, and luckily Strux is there to go ahead and make the trade, taking Shocks down. Shocks has been just such an MVP for Titan, so that is actually a big kill. And also Smith's down. So we're in a 3v3 situation. A couple of guns picked up, but the only person with armor is going to be Tossin. So it's kind of up to him with the off to really make it happen. Takes the bomb towards Cat. He's got Cat control. Crystal calls that they've got long control. And there's a nice pick by Tossin as he works his way towards A. Pretty confident that's going to be clear. In fact, he's so confident, doesn't even check Goose. He's just going to drop in and plant for long. If he can just get entrenched in long, this could be really, really good, Dust.
Yeah, I mean, Tossin played himself into this round, or gave his team a chance here, getting Smith down lower B, putting that op to work, getting 2 kills, and so now it's a 2-on-2, but, oh man, there's Scream, getting those headshots. Finds one through the wall as well there, and that's it. So again, it's like every time Penta gets a little bit of something going for themselves, the door begins to crack open. It's Titans to just come and slam it back in their face, man. It's kind of depressing to watch, because I mean, if Penta can't win rounds like that, when are they gonna get one in, you know?
That is the first time in 11 rounds that Penta has got a bomb plant. They've come so close multiple times, especially with that one B execute.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that says something right there. 11-0, ugly.
Yeah, this is it's not even really much you can break down or analyze at this point. It's just Titan dominating right now. Just even when they get a little bit pushy, so to speak, and kind of like feed Penta a couple of kills, the rest of the remaining players are able to come right back and just destroy it. And we will see a fast cat. There's really no one to defend against this except for Shocks rotating, so there's hope here.
See, Smith's over there. Looks like he might be by car, and Tabsin.
Wow.
Working the angle. Gets 1 kill. Great counter flash, though. That's Scream. Now, this is so scary. Tabsin trying to peek and get the headshot on Scream. 1v1. Who's going to be, obviously, the headshot king of Scream. And now Tossin says, you know what, boys? I'm out of here. Backing off. And look at how spaced out Speedy is. Speedy has nobody to trade with him. Gets taken down. Now Tossin extends. Jumps right through the smoke to his doom, making it into a 1v2 situation. Tossin in deep trouble. Look, he's got one flanking from behind. That's Smith. They don't know exactly where he is. Now they do.
Yeah, and he's already eaten a lot of damage. He might be able to get a bomb plant on the B-bomb, but he's going to keep trying to challenge that mid, and Smith will take him out there. And just That looked a little bit sloppy from Penta. They kind of tried to drop a player in the CT spawn, but with no smoke covering his back, which can normally be a good play to kind of add a third route to your A attack. You smoke CT spawn, you drop a guy down, now you're attacking long, cat, and the CT slope, but there was no smoke on spawn, so there was just easy pickings for Shox, who was rotating from spawn, and there was no one there to even trade that out for Penta after he went down. And like you said, some good teamwork from Titan, though, some nice pop flashes to give Scream the ability to get some advantageous duels with people crossing cat, hits a couple of headshots, and that's the end of the round, basically. And now, double op out from Penta. They're trying to do what they can, but Smith's finding Strux right off the bat. And I mean, this is another rough start here for Penta to lose a guy so early.
Now it's going to drop Penta down to a single op, so it's a big, big investment on the part of Penta Sports, and already part of it is gone. Nice flashbangs coming out at long. Speedy has an in position. RPK going down. That's going to be Speedy with the kill. And Scream dealing with that lurk player tossing at B side. Look at Shox, though. He's pushed all the way up mid, and he's able to spot some players going down long. That tells Smith exactly what is going on. Smith hiding in the smoke with the CC-75. I'm curious how this is going to work out for him.
He's going to push out. Speedy will catch on to him here. So Penta, they have a 3-on-3. They're able to start getting up long, but there is a gap in the smoke for Scream to peek through here. And bam, there's the headshot on the Crystal. Bomb down. Shox already on the flank long A as well. And so again, it's just Shox moving around so freely. Just being able, I mean, come on, how many times have we seen Shox just get behind them on such a quick flank that they're just not ready for? It's been like a thorn in their side.
I mean, that's one of the sort of things, like Penta Sports, as they were going through long, Shox opened fire. He took a couple of shots on them at the flank, so they know for a fact that somebody's behind, and at this point, I'd have to assume it's Shox, because he's been running around doing anything. Like, the rest of the team is playing like solid Counter-Strike, and Shox is just like, boys, I'm going to YOLO. I'm playing Quake 3 here, and it's working great for him.
Yeah, I mean, he is one of the A rotation players. I mean, RPK has always classically been kind of the pit player, or the A anchor, Scream being a B anchor for this team for the most part. But, I mean, Smith and Shox especially just move so freely. You can see Smith being put at the back of the platform here, and Scream will come out and guard mid with Smith. And I have to say that Titan has always been a team that is so dynamic on TD side. They love to move people around like this as much as possible and rotate very quickly. And it's just working out really well here against Penta.
Again, Shox just charging up mid. This time, Speedy's ready for him, is able to take him out. And that's an opening pick for Penta Sports. This is might be the best round they have so far. Scream doing a little bit of work, peeking around the corner. He's going to get taken out. That is an entry on B site. Strux comes charging in. And then Tazen and Crystal working their way down mid. If Existence goes down, in which case he does, that's it. B site open, Strux makes the call, and it's up to RPK all alone in a 1v4 situation. This should go to Penta Sports finally, unless no, not going to happen.
Yeah. Really well done there from Penta. It was mostly just catching Titan's pushes, though, right? I mean, they caught Shox pushing mid. Then you know, when Shox going down mid, Scream tries to make a push on his own to try to see if he can even the score, which is something that Titan's been doing up until that point. But he actually gets caught as well. So it's actually Penta being able to handle Titan's aggression, not allowing Shox to get behind them, not allowing pushes to just win easy one-on-one duels and give Titan back the man advantage. They held their ground and they got the picks. And now they have a round under their belt. So you got to wonder if it's a bit too late. But this is something. If they can get this round 2, get pistol second half, they can at least start trying to make a comeback effort. But they're still pretty far off, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit too late to crack the code, though. 13-1, and it's just so frustrating. You see one pick in mid. Crystal works his way all the way out towards mid, and is now going to have to deal with Extens, who pokes right out the door, taking the kill. And now you see Strux with the bomb backing off, saying, okay, maybe the B, maybe the mid thing's not going to work. They're all bunched up at Cat, and Shox comes in saying, you know what, no, this cat belongs to me. Grabs it by the tail, peeks around the corner, gets one kill, but he does get overrun in a 2v1 situation. At this point, though, look at the movement for Titan. Scream, Extens coming around the corner, RPK locking him down. Speedy gets a kill, evening it out just a little bit, but it might be too little too late. Comes around, somehow miraculously takes Existence down. Now it's a 1v1, Dust.
And he knows where RPK is. He saw him do the flashbang dance behind the box on CT spawn, so he has the information. He's got the bomb. He's got a decent amount of time left on the clock to play around with. And RPK just staying in the middle of both sites. And oh, wow, man, Speedy hits a nice headshot there, and RPK crossing back to spawn. And there you have it. Finally, Penta getting a couple of rounds there at the very end. But, I mean, come on, the damage has already been done. It's 13 rounds from Titan on CT side D2. Now they're going to Terra side, which is, in general, Titan's better side throughout the entire map pool, really. And they only need to find 3 rounds. Heck, if they win pistol, it's already over. But even if not, they just need to find 3 gun rounds at some point. And the way we've been seeing Shocks and Scream and company hitting their shots, yeah, you got to expect that they're going to put this one away rather quickly.
I don't know that last round really belonged to Penta in the first place. I mean, they got a lot of guys picked off, and they looked a little bit scared, a little unsure of themselves. It seemed like they just kind of won some lucky engagements at that point.
Yeah, I mean, again, Penta finally gets a couple of rounds there. As you said, one wasn't even really that clean. It came down to a 1v1, and Speedy was able to hit a couple. Well, actually, it was a 1v2 for Speedy that he was able to pull off there. So a little bit of a clutch play to get a win. But now we are going to see Existence. It's watching this cross, trying to see who is crossing the B. Everyone else is up in the B tunnels, and they're just going to smash into it with Scream leading the charge.
Yes, he Strucks working the corner. No one's looking at him. He gets 1 kill, and then he gets treaded out very quickly. That's side entry just like that. Super fast. Look how fast the rotation is coming in. Tabs, and it's going to be #1 coming out of tunnels. 1 shot, so that's going to tell him for a fact somebody's in tunnels. That's the smoke. Bombs down. They're smoked off. 2 players stuck in tunnels, and then Crystal all the way back with the USP for Penta. I mean, at this point, I think we have to assume the round is pretty much over.
Oh, well, RPK just pushes in the tunnel, so that was a bit, like, you know, overconfident, but Scream's able to trade it out. No big deal. Now he's all alone, though, in a 1v2. It gets another 1 tap. Are you kidding me? He could ace this and win this pistol round. Clutch was trying to come around here on the Scream, and he just does it. Wow. That was almost a really impressive round there from Scream. He was just lighting people up with that pistol, but he is eventually laid to rest there. And so Penta, I guess they dodge that bullet at least, but
Ooh,
I mean,
12 health.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where, yeah, you got that. That's the first checkbox on your list, but there's still quite a few more that you have to mark off before you can get back into this game.
I hope that the camera was actually on Crystal right there, because you could tell he's like, I have to get a headshot. I have to out-aim Scream. Oh my god. And he's like, I gotta get the shot. And manages to somehow do it. Phenomenal. You see Titan, they're going to go ahead and Tech 9 up. They're not happy with that loss. Charging down. Look at Tossin with the position with the Pro 90. Comes around the corner. Only gets 1 before RPK takes
Yeah, I mean,
down.
a lot of teams would elect just to save up for AKs in the 3rd round when you get that 1st round bomb plant, but not Titan. They want to get this thing over with here. And of course, those Tech 9s can still be rather dangerous to deal with. And RPK even picked up a P90 off of Penta, but it is still Penta here, keeping the 1-man advantage, but they have conceded to be bomb site, so a bomb plant likely going down. RPK finds a kill in the smoke, and now to 2 versus 2 post plant for Titan.
And it was looking pretty solid for Penta, but they ended up coming into the site 1 by 1. Now 2 through the window, and that's a trade kill. But that end of the round, that 2v2 worked out exactly perfectly. You get the first trade kill, you get the second trade kill, which favored actually the T's defending the site, and there it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is game. I mean, that was Penta's last chance. They had to get that 3-0 streak. Now they get their money reset. They're forced onto just some upgraded pistols and a scout on the Strucks. Next round, their buy is not going to be much better, with only $1,900 coming in, with the max money being $2,200 on Crystal. So I mean, this is pretty much game. Scream finds the silence in 4, coming out, finding those headshots that he's so known for, and this is just Titan. You know, putting an exclamation point at the end of this. Scream, just the accuracy, man. The accuracy. It's unrealistic.
Scream is just a monster right here. 28-0-7.
Are we in 2013? Like
I think so.
I don't know, like late 2013.
I think so. Very games for the win.
Yeah, dude. He's about to drop a 30 in this game.
Yeah. Oh, he will. He needs 2 kills. This is probably going to be your last round. Tennis Sports by doing what they can. They got some Deagles. They got a CZ75. Not much utility. 3 flashes, 2 smokes. That's it. Look, Crystal. Glass cannon with a scout. That's all you can afford. Best you can do.
And Titan is just going to try to end this with a big B rush here. Tossin and Crystal in the area, but there's Screen. That's number 29. Can he find number 30? Shocks will take out Crystal. RP. I mean, yeah, this is just Penta fizzling out. Titan pushing out of the site. Not even really worried about playing. Just trying to cap this off with the kills.
Yeah, Tabson's all alone up here. I want Scream to get the kill. Look at this. He's at 29-0-7. If Scream gets the kill, he will get the 30K.
I don't even know what Tabson's hoping to do here. Yeah, it's supposed to finish it off. And that's game 16-3 in favor of Titan.
Wow.
I mean, I don't really know if there's much to say here. I don't think there's really much to break down or talk about. It was just pure domination.